Hello and welcome to Friday's spread. This is the Flame of Change. So let's see what we have for you today. So the first card is what old cycles is ending for you right now. So what old cycles are ending for you right now? Whew, almost lost all of them. Okay. Number two, what fire is awakening in you right now? Number three, what resistance is blocking your next level? So what resistance is blocking your next level? Okay. So number four, what power are you reclaiming? Number five, what action will lead you? What action will lead you forward? So what action will lead you forward? Okay. So let's get into the tarot deck. Do one more shuffle. Okay. What old cycle is ending right now for you? So what old cycle is ending for you right now? What fire is awakening in you right now? Number three, what resistance is blocking your next level? What power are you reclaiming? What action will lead you forward? So what action will lead you forward? Okay. So what old cycle is ending? So you have the Two of Wands and it's in reverse. So the old cycle that is ending with you right now is you focusing on yourself, focusing on your personal world. Letting, I want to say, when you feel like there's too much that is overwhelming right now, this is the old cycle that you are letting go of. Right now, you are in this phase of focusing too much on the little things and not focusing on the bigger picture of things. And you're still stuck in the energy of keeping what no longer serves you. But this cycle is going to be ending soon because you're going to come into this version of yourself that wants to let this go, that wants to move forward, that wants to bring the best version of yourself into the limelight, into your life. Um, this also has to do with you now wanting to focus on what you want to have within your life. Focus on the things that matter to you. So this cycle is ending for you. So you are going to start turning the tables on your life because you want things to change. It's time for a change. So the old cycles of you holding on to things that no longer serve you and not being able to focus on what you truly want in your life, that is what's ending that cycle. Okay. Seize every moment. Embrace each moment with purpose, for time is a precious gift on your journey of self discovery. Now, what source is telling you right now is to embrace the moments of your purpose, the purpose that you feel like you were meant to do. The precious gift of your time is what you are going to be turning around. You're going to be turning your life around. You're going to be in this self discovery of your life path, your purpose, and you are going to bring everything to where it's supposed to be. Okay, so right now you're embracing this. So you're embracing the new cycle that you're coming into because you're leaving the old cycles behind. Okay. What fire is awakening in you right now? The alchemist. You are the alchemist. You're the one that controls everything in your life. You are the magician. You are the one that has all the tools to make a better life. Now it's up to you to choose the gift, to choose what you want to move yourself forward. You can use help your emotions. You can help yourself with abundance. You can help yourself with thoughts, and you can also help yourself with your creative side, your fire that you have within you. It is up to you to find your discovery, your purpose, your life path on where you want it to go. So it's up to you to figure out what you want to do with your life. So you are awakening this version of yourself to come into this life with ease. Okay? Quiet moments. Seek solace in the silence where clarity finds its true voice. You are finally finding your true voice. You are finding the version of yourself that is finally letting go of old cycles and becoming the version, your co creator. You are your co creator of your life. You are seeking the solace to the silence that you needed to move forward and find your true voice. Find the voice of you. Okay. So you are becoming the fire that you want to have within your life. So start moving into that direction. What resistance is blocking your next level? Four of Wands. The resistance that is blocking your level into becoming who you were meant to become, the co-creator of of your life, becoming the alchemist of your true self. You are holding back what you are meant to be. You are holding back the connection that you have with source, the emerging of yourself into your life, the emerging or embracing yourself for your future. You are holding yourself back from moving forward. But when you finally let go of the things that no longer serve you, letting go of the cycles, you will become the best version of yourself. You will become the alchemist. You will have that emergence of yourself into the best version of you, which is the emergence of you and your higher self and your life's purpose. That's where things are going to start moving upwards for you. Okay. Commitment. Commit to the next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Now, when you commit yourself into letting go of old cycles, becoming the best version of yourself, and allowing yourself to merge into the best version of who you are, which is the alchemist, which is the co creator of your journey, that's when your next level, your next stage is going to be fulfilled. That's when things are going to go for the better. The things are going to start changing for the better for you. But you need to embrace this. You need to step forward and say, I embrace my new path. I embrace my new beginning, and I embrace myself for moving forward. Okay. What power are you reclaiming? You're reclaiming yourself. You're reclaiming yourself of not being ruled by anything, not being ruled by rules themselves. The rules of teaching, the rules of the old ways, the rules of things that held you down because they weren't for you. These are the rules of religion. This is the rules of things that have been placed on you since you were younger. These are things that you are reclaiming. You are reclaiming the way that you were meant to live your life. Now, it is up to you to use your key to walk through the door, to walk through the threshold, and to move forward into this journey of your life. Reclaim the power that you had lost from your past life or your past, from the old cycles. Reclaim the power that you need to move into this version of yourself, that you are the alchemist and you have the emergence of you and your higher self. Desert of isolation. Traverse and desolate spaces of solitude to uncover reflections and resilient survival. Knowing that when you come into your life, you have to do a lot of work. You have to do a lot of reflection, a lot of things that you need to come into to let go of things. This is the version of you that is coming into that reflection, coming into the resilience and survival of what you had to do and what you had to go through. This is your survival of all of the things that held you down and made the rules for you not to move forward, and to have you hiding, and to have you feel like you can't do anything because the rules said you can't do this, you can't do that. That is what I'm talking about. The solitude spaces that you're going to reflect on is going to help you overcome all of those things that you went through. Okay. What sorry. What action will lead you forward? Letting go of things that no longer serve you, moving forward and moving ahead and moving into that direction. Keeping your mind on this. Keeping your mind on the fire that is awakening within you, which is you're the co creator. You are the source. You are source itself. And once you start to realize that you are source itself, that's when you become the best version of yourself, which is emerging yourself within your true life's purpose. And that right there is when you start to emerge into your higher self. This is what your action is going to take, is you're going to level up into the life that you were meant to have, because you're finally letting go of things that no longer serve you and pushing yourself into that direction. So once you start to level up, that's when things start to change. When you let go of things that no longer serve you and stop holding on to even the smallest little bit that held you in a different kind of an energy, this is what your action is going to help you move forward into that version of yourself that wants to be the best version of you. Breakthrough. Navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience. When you have a breakthrough, when you have that clarity of your life's purpose, this is what it's going to feel like. When you become the co-creator of your life's path, of your true life's path, your authentic self life's path, and you enter the version of your higher self, you are going to have that breakthrough of clarity into the best version of who you were meant to be. Life is going to have its twists and turns. And like I always say, life will kind of twist you this way, but then you want to go this way. But life is pulling you this way. Go with life this way, because if you force it this way, you turn right back to where you were before, which are the old cycles and what will block you into the best version of you. Okay, when you feel or you start to notice your life taking a turn, go with that turn, because you will never know your path on that side unless you go with it. And when you start to turn the opposite way, you're forcing yourself to go the opposite way, and you're forcing on yourself something that you truly didn't want, because you're going the opposite way instead of going the way that you were meant to go, which is the universe pulling you into that direction because it knows you want to go into that direction. Okay. So I hope that this helped you some way, somehow, some form. And as always, make sure that you are following me or subscribing to me, because I love doing these readings for you and I love doing them every day. So I hope that it helped you some way, somehow, some form. And as always, make sure you're subscribed for more guidance readings. I love you. Can't wait to see you in my next video, and I hope you have an amazing day.